Hey guys, so this is the second part to emotional states do not define you, right? So in yesterday's video, I was crying. I was in what people would describe a sad emotional state. If someone were to watch that video, if anybody who knew me were to watch that video and they would be like, oh my god, girl, are you okay? The whole point is to show you that emotional states are forever changing and emotions are temporary, and that emotions do not define you. Your emotional state does not define you, basically, is the whole point that I'm trying to make here. Because I feel better now. Y'all see how emotions are forever changing? You go through many emotions throughout one day. None of that defines who you are. And Indigo said this. You know, you've reminded yourself that you have something. You've reminded yourself of who you are. Just because you feel sad or feel annoyed or feel angry does not take away from the fact that you are who you said you are, because you are the one who decides, you know. And when you decide, it's an instant shift. It's like instant. It's very instant. And there is no separation between you and this physical reality that we're living in. There is no separation. And in that video, like, while crying, I was like, you know, I know this is temporary. I know this is temporary. And I want you to do that. Even through your tough moments of an emotional state that does not feel good. Remind yourself that, like, this does not define you. Things will get better. Because when they do get better, right, when you do feel better, when they do get better, you are going to be like, yeah, I created that. I just think it's good. I just think it naturally builds up the fact that you know you create your reality, which is so important to know that we create our realities with our minds. But like, if you just choose to remind yourself that this is temporary, this emotional state is temporary, my identity is forever. But the thing about it is that the beautiful thing about it all is that when you choose a new identity and you decide something new for yourself, it's instant. You can change it at any time. Like, you're not fixed to it. That's the beautiful thing about it. And you have to remind yourself that when you're in a emotional state of feeling bad, like, this is temporary. I know who I am. And as soon as you remind yourself of who you are and that you create your reality and that this is not forever, it's not forever because I'm choosing that. Everything is a choice in your mind. Like, everything is a choice that you're making in your mind. And it reminds me of when Indigo talked about her manifesting her depression away. She doesn't have depression anymore. And it reminds me of how, you know, when she was in the awareness of having depression and she was diagnosed, she every time she had like a bad day, a emotionally bad day, she just assumed that it was going to continue throughout the days after, because she has depression. It's just going to continue. It's just a normal thing for her to continuously be sad. But as soon as she decided that she no longer experiences that, when she gets a sad feeling, she does not equate it to a spiral of depression or sadness. She's like, okay, I'm not feeling good emotionally. She says this in her vlogs a lot of the time. She's like, I don't feel good, but that's okay, because emotions don't mess anything up. You should allow yourself to feel your emotions, because as soon as you allow yourself to feel it, it's like you can feel it and remind yourself that you know who you are. You know that this isn't going to last forever. You know that things are going to get better. Because at the end of the day, it's really all just a decision inside your head. So, yeah. I just wanted to prove a point. Because I knew I was going to feel better. I'm like, let's document this. And really show that. And really prove that. I hope you take this as a indicator and like evidence, and it proves that you can get through anything Everything is a decision in your mind. There is no separation between you and this physical world that you are moving through, right? And that's it. Bye.